Hi, this is the editing version of Mega Ultra Fade here, and once again, the MC Championship Twitter has beat me to it. The video you are watching right now would usually be out before the announcement of the teams for that event. However, this is the second time in a row where MCC has given me hardly any time to make this. So as of uploading this video, teams are already rolling out. First batch arrived today on Friday 29th of October, and therefore the second batch should arrive tomorrow on Saturday 30th October. That's inconvenient, I know, but this video should still be valid, and I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Hello and welcome back to another MC Championship video. This video is slightly shorter than usual, but we finally have some more info about the most hyped up MCC event. So let's talk about it, as well as everything we know so far about this event, including the date and who we know is most likely to play. And before we begin, please consider subscribing, as only a small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. And we're almost at 500 subs, so I'd appreciate anyone who wants to hit that red button. Alright, so to start off with, what is MCC All-Stars? You've probably heard of this being rumored across the internet in places such as the official MCC subreddit for months now, but you might not know exactly what it is. In typical real-life sports, All-Stars is an event featuring some of the strongest participants of that sport. The criteria for entry into an All-Stars event would involve finding out how good the player is in line with other players to determine who the best players are to be admitted into All-Stars. And MCC is doing a similar thing here, but the key difference is that rather than getting the 40 strongest players, they are inviting past MCC winners to partake in this non-canon special. The reason they won't be choosing players by skill is most likely because their statistics don't always show the full picture, and selectively choosing players solely by their past performance may cause a lot of controversy within the community as to whether or not a certain player should be in the event or not. So to make things extra simple, the teams for MCC All-Stars will only consist of players who have won at least one canon event before. While that does seem to be the best compromise, it must be noted that from canon MCCs 1 to 18, there have been exactly 44 individual winners, but there are only 40 spaces available for the event as usual. So that means that 4 past winners won't be playing, but will most likely be reserves for if a substitution is later required. Here is a list, in order when they won their first event, of every past MCC winner: Kratzy, Karakorvis, King Buren, Michael McChill, Quig, H-Bomb, Ryguy Rocky, Mini Muka, Smager, Shovel, Vicstar, Pizza Hut, Technoblade, Tommy Innit, Filzer, Wilbursut, CPK, Fundy, Fruitberries, Captain Puffy, Bitzel, Eret, F-Whip, Dream, False Symmetry, Rendog, Cubfan, Smallish Beans, George Unfound, Sapnap, Carl Jacobs, Tapel, Puns, Illumina, Crinios, Wisp, Solidarity Gaming, Quackity, Bad Boy Halo, Finster, SB737, Grian, Sylvie, and Tubbo. So once again, from those 44 winners, only 4 will not be participating. That means no new players, no surprise returns from long forgotten players, no regular players who haven't won, such as Captain Sparkles or Ranbu or Dantidien or Sneak Snag or Neochu or Jack Manifold, among many others. Just the winners. Which is really exciting. I can't wait to see everyone who has ever won, minus 4 players of course, return to battle it out for what I'm hoping is an exclusive All-Stars winners coin. So why don't you comment down below and let me know which 4 players you think won't be in this MCC All-Stars event. Here's my unbiased guess: Mini Muka, Bitzel, Vicstar, and Karakorvis. And yes, I had to think for a while about these 4 players. So that's a summary of what MCC All-Stars is and which players will potentially be playing for this exciting event. Now on to the date. As revealed on Tuesday 26th of October on both the official MC Championship Twitter and Discord server, MCC All-Stars is set to take place on Saturday, November 13th at 8 PM GMT. Careful, the time zone is different from what we've seen so far for Season 2. This is because the UK has 2 time zones: British Summer Time, or BST, which was used prior to All-Stars, and Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, which is being used here. So if you don't live in the UK, be sure to use a trustworthy time zone converter to find out the new time for the event in your local area. And this time may well have changed depending on your proximity to the UK. Also important to note that the Discord server announcement mentioned that the event will take place at 3 PM EST, so that saves some Americans the effort of finding the time, which I don't think has even changed for them. Finally, the last major thing we know is that there is a shiny new logo for the MCC All-Stars event on screen right now. I like the fact that they literally added shooting stars in the background, because All-Stars? That's a really cool touch for a really cool logo. Admittedly, other than the date and the players and the new logo, there really isn't much else that we know about MCC All-Stars, for we are yet to find out which games will be featured in the Decision Dome dial, as well as which maps will be used for each game. Also the update video, which should be out on the day before the event, as it always is, so on November 12th. At this point of the video, I would usually stop to offer my predictions as to when I think the teams will be announced, but unfortunately, like I said at the start, as this video comes out, half the teams have already been announced, although we already knew from the date and announcement tweet that teams would be dropping this week, and I quote from the tweet, "Each player has won at least one event. You'll meet the teams later this week." So exciting stuff is ahead, and I hope we can all agree that while this isn't a canon MCC, it's sure to bring about a ton of hype, and the team predictions will definitely be hard, because every player has some dodgeball experience. Well, I've been your host. I hope you found this video informative and enjoyable, and I'll catch you all in the next MCC video. See ya!